Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel Mathematic by Varuna. In today's video, we will understand the properties of subtraction of integers. So let us begin. The first property is the closure property, which basically means that when we subtract two integers, will the answer be an integer or not? So let us verify it. Let us take two examples. Say in the first example, A is 5 and B is 3. Okay. When we subtract A minus B, 5 minus 3 is 2 and 2 is also is a positive integer. Hence, closure property is satisfied over here. Now, in the second example, if I take A as 5 and we take B as minus 3, one positive, one negative, what happens? 5 minus of minus 3. Now, how do we do this subtraction? We apply the rule of taking absolute value of minus 3 and then adding it to 5 using the addition of integers. So how do we how do we do that? 5 plus we take absolute value of minus 3, which is positive 3. Now we add, and now what happens? We have to add them. 5 plus 3 is 8. So the answer over here will be positive 8. Why? Because we take the sign of the bigger number. So positive 8 is also an integer, hence closure property satisfied again. Now let us take an example where we take two negative integers. So A is minus 5 and B is say minus 3. Now how do we subtract these? A minus B. So we get minus 5 also we'll write down in bracket, then minus of minus 3. So here we are taking the absolute value of the second integer which we are subtracting from the first integer. Okay. And we put the sign plus in between. The addition, we do addition of integers. So minus 5 as it is plus absolute value of minus 3 is what? Is 3. Now minus 5 plus 3. Now here two integers are added. One is negative, one is positive. So the rule applies and we simply subtract the integers without looking at the sign. Now to put the sign of the answer, we take down the bigger integer and put its sign. So being bigger integer is 5, sign is negative. So the answer is minus 2. Now even if we get a negative answer, negative 2, now, this is also an integer. We know that this is a negative integer. Hence, closure property is satisfied here also. So, we get that if A and B are two integers, any two integers, and we subtract them, then the answer will always be an integer. Next, we move on to the second property, which is the commutative law. Now here the commutative property law says that A minus B will not be equal to B minus A, where B and A are two integers. Let us take an example. Say A is 9, B is 4. I am taking two positive integers for making it simple. Now A minus B is 9 minus 4, which is 5. And we know B minus A, which is 4 minus 9. How do we do this? Simply we write down 4, we put an addition sign, take down the absolute value of 9, which is minus 9. Now 4 and minus 9 are added now. Rule of addition is applied. One negative integer added to the other negative integer, other positive integer, one positive, one negative. What happens? We simply subtract them, put the sign of the bigger number in the answer. So the answer is minus 5. Now minus 5 is not equal to 5. Hence we get that A minus B is not equal to B minus A. So the commutative property does not hold in case of subtraction of integers. Now, lastly, we come to another property which says property of 0. We are doing properties of subtraction of integers. Now, property of 0 says that if we subtract 0 from any integer, we get the same integer. Simple, 5 minus 0 is 5. Minus 3 minus 0 will also be the same number, minus 3. So 0 The property of 0 is 0 subtracting from any integer gives the same answer. Now, I hope the properties of subtraction of integers are clear. We've done 3 properties: closure property, commutative property, and the property of 0. Now, after this, we will move on to the next topic, which is multiplication of integers. So stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you so much.